Surprise! No, not really. It's just me alone in my shop talking to a camera again. But I have made some progress on the old square body. Anybody who's been watching for a little bit of time now knows I've been building me a tow rig so I can go riding. And come over here and check out the progress. Now you can see I got the front fenders painted, got the front clip back on it. Everything came out pretty good. All the fender gaps and everything lines up pretty nice, better than it did from the factory. I mean, that took some time. I put all that together and block sanded everything with it together, took everything apart and painted it. And of course, the motor's been in there. About the only things I've done different in here is I got all my heater lines hooked up, got some more stuff loomed, and that's pretty much as far as I've gotten. I could throw in my condenser and stuff for my vintage air, but I kind of want to get a radiator and stuff in here first, so I'm not leaning over and messing up the condenser and all that while I'm doing that. Also, mouse done got in here and chewed up my spark plug wires. So now I got to replace those. But I need to get me a radiator and all that. And I work in the oil and gas industry, and the oil field ain't oil fielding right now. So I'm not buying one of those. Which brings me to what I probably am going to do today. I've had this old Badlands Apex 5500 winch sitting around that I bought on sale, and I need to get that on my Defender. And now seems like a good time to do it. First thing I need to do is get this tiny tractor out of here. Go on ahead, get this thing warmed up, moved out of here. Parked in here last night because it got pretty cold. Didn't want my diesel to gel up because we ain't got none of that winter diesel down here in the south. Oh. Oh boy, both of them are locked. I could just get this door open. Come on now. Now let's go see if we can get this old fender to crank. Make sure the battery ain't dead on this thing. If not, I got my jump pack charged up in the shop. She should crank. Let's see. Get the key in there. Come on. Coming on. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, come on. Oh, she started. Thank goodness. All right. While we're out here, let's go ahead and cold start this OG Outlander too. It hasn't been started in a while. Let me see. I put the key the right way on this thing. See if we got battery on it too. Oh, come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, don't do me like that. Man, I got these Odyssey batteries in these things, and if you don't start them regularly, it doesn't matter if the battery's good or not. They do not do well. They don't do well cold weather either. Well, Dang it. That's a bummer. Gonna have to jump that one off now. Alright. Let's get this thing pulled out of here into the shop. Okay. Got the jump pack on. I couldn't help myself. I want to get this thing started up. Let's see if she's gonna work for us. Come on. Oh, key must be in backwards. Too much technology in these things. Now let's do it. Come on. No. What's the problem? What's the problem? What's going on now? Why won't you start? All right, let's try that. Fuel pump's coming on. Oh yeah. There we go. Woo! Woo, she got a heck of a tick going on. That's not good. Oh, just went away. They must have got oil pressure. I don't know. What you want to do is you want to cold start it, and then you just want to hit the rev limiter right away. Make sure you get all the oil pressure at once. Huh. Wonder what that knocking was. They had to do with fuel, maybe? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Anyway, I'm going to let that run for a minute. We'll move on. There we go. Alright. Get her warmed back up in here now. Whew, got it nice and warm in here now. Let's get this thing opened up here. I haven't even really looked at it. I've had it for a while. Let's see. That must be like a tree saver or something. I don't know. Man, it comes with everything. Sneak tow hook. For fairlead, everything, always boots and stuff. Mountain plate on there for the, I guess if you need a mountain plate for something. All the wiring that you would need, I suppose. Everything, winch controller, all the other wiring you need, but I'm not going to need any of this because I already have a winch that's installed. So what's in this box? What do we got? Oh, okay, that's a kill switch, like a battery kill switch. Huh. Right there. That's pretty nice. Man, I think I only paid like, I don't know if I paid $200, what I paid for this thing. It wasn't much. But that seems like a pretty good deal. Get the winch itself out. I hope this thing fits in there. But yeah, it's a nice looking winch. Move this out of the way. Let's see how they engage this. That's metal, I think. Not plastic. Of course, that's not going to work after the second time I ride it because it's going to be filled up with mud. Now, the winch that's on here is a factory one, and man, I've had problems with it since like day one. It's let me down more times than it's helped me. So I'm going to replace it with this one right here. And you know, yeah, it's a Harbor Freight winch, but I've never had luck with any name brand winch. I mean, I've never met a winch that I liked ever. Like, it doesn't matter. I've had Warrens. I got 2 Warrens right now that probably need to be rebuilt, and they haven't even been used but 3 or 4 times. So I'm not wasting any of my money on a name brand winch ever again. Because, like I say, they break down just as much as probably. I mean, I don't know. I have no experience with it. I couldn't tell you, but I know the name brand ones, they suck. At least if you're going to ride in the mud. So let me get this thing out of here, and we'll get this one on there and see if all my wiring and my plate and everything is good for that one. Whew, all right. Need to put a little lube on everything real quick because this thing is rusty and dry. Get everything, you know, at least say we tried to lube everything up. There we go. Now let's see if we can get this hook off the front. Get this pin out. Come on. Work with me. All right. That's out. Took off. Now we take that fairlead guide off. Let's see. I need an impact. Get that. What we got here? Maybe this one will do it. Maybe it won't. I don't know. See if it's got enough ooga doogas, especially with extension on it. There we go. Wrench. Whew. If you're doing this on a Defender, I think this is a 8mm Allen and a 15mm wrench. Take this off right here. Nope, not gonna be enough. Let me go get my bigger one. I need to get have to put a reducer on it. Let's see. Do I have one? Yep, I do. Right there. Come off of there. Coming back. Let's try this. See if it'll work. Go on there. 1/2 to 3/8. What we got? Reverse. Full power. Man, I must have just about had it off of the other one. I don't know. Low one must have had enough. I don't know. I'm gonna try that little one again. Now I'm curious. Because that seemed like that came off. Like it had already broke it loose. Going around here. Let's try it again. Come on. No. No. Definitely not. Definitely not. Let's try this. Let's go. Night and day difference. All right. Get out of there. All right. That's the fairlead guide. And pretty sure like these mountain holes, you know, they're all pretty standard. I think this is like they're like 6.5-inch spread or something like that. I think it's the same that's on this winch here. You know what? Did they give me a new fairlead guide with this? Surely they did. Surely. Did I overlook it? Let me see. Oh, there we go. I was getting worried because this one is a synthetic rope type. So you got to have the nice smooth fairlead guide with it instead of the rollers. Okay, got that. Let's get these. Well, I need to unhook the wires off of the winch. Let's go. And typically, these ain't gonna spark up on you like a battery because there's no power going to it till you hit the in or out button on the winch. But man, these little posts on these winches, like if you tighten them too much, they start to spin, and then after that, they'll start to give you problems. So do not over tighten them. That's been my experience anyway. Other people's mileage may differ. I can only tell you what I've experienced. Whew. All right, wires disconnected. Those nuts over here. I got new ones on the new winch. Now I'll take this winch loose. Where is? There it is, right there. And these ones, they're 4mm Allen. These ones were an 8 and a 15mm wrench on the back, and this is just a, what is this? 6mm Allen. One. Oh, come on. Getting stuck in this probably use impact. Why I'm using such a long extension right now, I do not know. And just like that, winch is out. Which side we got to pull it out of? It's been a while since I pulled this one out of here. Of course, I've pulled this one out of here like 3 times trying to put new winch line on it and all that jazz. Let's see. It'll be easier to go this way or that way. We'll go this way. Coming out. Oh, I got a factory Can-Am winch for sale. 4,000. I think it's 4,500 for trade or best offer. Ugh. That over there. New winch. Get this plastic off of it. Handy dandy zip tie cutters. Ooh, man, let me check. Make sure I'm even in the frame over here. I might just be over here talking, doing stuff. Y'all don't even know what I'm doing. Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. All right. Let's heave ho this bad boy in there. Is this one backwards? Let's see. Got the fairlead. Goes like that. The fairlead needs to come out this way. There we go. Slide it in there. Well, maybe if we go from the side, it'll be easier. Slide it in there. There we go. Yeah. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Get this fairlead line here. Pull it through. All right, there's that. Now, you've got your two different wires under here. One's going to have like a yellow on it. One's going to have the blue. What does that mean? I don't really know. I just hook the wires back up. how they came off. I guess it probably just reverses the polarity or something. So we get these little Allen bolts. It's hard to believe. These little bolts hold this thing in and can pull this thing out of the mud. That's impressive. These little bolts will hold it. Now, if I can get this lined up, it'd be nice to have a buddy over here helping do this part. But I'll get her. Where are you at, Hole? There it is, right there. Come on. No, lost it. Come on. Got it, I think. Yeah, there's number one. Number two should be easier now. I say it should be easier. You know, I never even checked to see if these bolts were the same threads as the mounting points on this winch. Where's the hole? There's the hole. Why aren't you wanting to line up? There we go. Well, seems to be the same threads. You know, I should probably put some Loctite on these things while I'm doing this. It'd probably be a good idea. I'm going to do that. Take those other ones back out, put some Loctite on them. Put everything in. Use the blue though, because odds are I'm going to take this thing back out again because it's a winch. And it'll work right anyway. There we go. Yeah, if you already got a factory winch in there, replacing them is super easy. Because it's already got the factory mounting location. You don't have to worry about trying to mount up another plate or run all the wiring for it, which is not difficult. Just have to find a circuit to run it on that you can put a high enough amperage fuse for it. All right, Loctite on these. Loctite right there. There it is. That on there. That on there. Got it. Alright, I'm going to run these up with the little impact. And then maybe put a ratchet on it. And see what it feels like. I don't want to strip that thing out because it's aluminum housing. Alright, I'm going to get a ratchet to finish that off. Oh, wrong way. There we go. That one's tight. Fill that one. Yep. Yep. A little bit more. Little. All right. One more on this one, I think. That should be good. All right. This fairly gonna mount up on there. My bolts even gonna fit through. Yeah. Seems like they're gonna fit through just fine. Slide this up on here. Oh yeah, it's gonna look good too. Grab a paper towel, clean that off while I'm here. While I got it off, even though it's just gonna get dirty right away. Put a little WD-40 on it. Rub it off. Boy, I tell you, oh, hip flexor is killing me. Anytime I'm sitting down, it starts to hurt. There we go. That's better. See if I can get this through. Stick my arm around. Start this nut. There's one. And number two. Man, I should have timed this. This didn't take long at all. I figured this is going to be part of the day project, but it really didn't take that long. Of course, we ain't done it yet. Something's bound to not work or something. I don't know. All right. Am I going to be able to do it without the extension? Yes, because this one doesn't have the little rollers on it. So I'd probably just use the small impact on that. Wrench. Forward. Let's go. Woo! Let's just round her out while we're at it. So that's tight enough. We're on that one. We're on it. Try not to round this one out. Yep. Throw this whole ratchet on it. Test her out. Excuse me. Come on. Ratchet. Tight. Too tight. There we go. So we got this one. Tight. Now, got my hook from Fairlead. Slide that on there. Oh, let's see. Are you left hand or right hand? Which way should we put it? This way? Or I'm going to put it this way. Oh, come on. Get you on there. All right, there's that. Now I just got to connect my wires real quick. Let's see. Well, there she is. All installed. Looks pretty good. It's going to be nicer than what I had on there. Let's see back here. Fits up in there just fine. So you can slap one of these Badlands Apex 5500. This is the wide spool one, the longer drum one. It fits in there just fine. You can see the wires down here hooked up. They made it hook up just fine. So now I just got to get some time so I can go test this thing out, go riding. But I've been spending so much time working on this thing, trying to get it going, that I haven't gone riding. So maybe here in the future, hopefully, we'll have some kind of update for you, maybe a little review on how well it does. So if y'all are interested in that, y'all stay tuned in, and we'll catch y'all next time.